on a beautiful 75-degree night in New York City. We're at Madison Square Garden as the crowd continues to file in for this NBA TV presentation. Anthony Davis coming off a huge game against Brazil Saturday night in Chicago, teaming up with James Harden and Steph Curry as they make their way to the FIBA World Cup in Spain. We welcome you to USA Basketball presented by Nike. It is the United States national team facing the Dominican Republic national team for the U.S. The first of two exhibition games here at the Garden. And now back to basketball as we take a look at tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Nike. The Dominican Republic with a front line of Francisco Garcia of the Houston Rockets, Elise Baez, the 6'11" Eloy Vargas, who was Anthony Davis's backup, as it turns out, at Kentucky. The shooting guard, James Feldine, and at the point, Edgar Sosa, who, like Garcia, played his collegiate ball at Louisville. For the U.S. national team, once again, they go with the smaller starting five, the big men, Anthony Davis and Kenneth Faried. The three guards, James Harden, Steph Curry, and Kyrie Irving, will be the starter at the point instead of Derrick Rose, who has been bothered by soreness in his knees. And for more on Derrick, let's go to Matt Winers. The 30th, the winner automatically qualifies for the Summer Olympics in Brazil in 2016. The U.S. incidentally opens against Finland on Saturday, August the 30th. United States in the white controlling the opening tip. The officiating crew out of the NBA, Marat Kogut, Matthew Myers, Jose Carrion, a couple of NCAA officials also working as Anthony Davis gets right to it.
Because his versatility to knock down the elbow jump shot.
Inbounds to Vargas. This is Feldine, who can shoot. Baez on the drive. Baez able to go glass. The Dominican Republic in exhibition play went 2-2 as Harden, wasting no time, comes up with air. The Dominicans with wins over Puerto Rico and Kentucky, then lost to Kentucky.
So it kind of, you have to force yourself to practice with it and take a little bit off your shot because it just floats on you when you're shooting from distance.
I always had that same problem. Garcia able to knock it down. I must say, both Steve and Grant with much international experience with gold in the Olympics. Nice move there by Kyrie Irving. And also success in FIBA play, so you know what these guys are going through. Beautiful fadeaway on the drive by Feldine. You can hear the support in the crowd.
Get a chance to see him getting a chance to concentrate on winning basketball games, meaningful games. But I also see his shooting percentage going up. And did you see that, Marv?
I did. Harden, you throwing the lob to Faried.
You know, but what a special treat for Kyrie Irving to get a chance to play with the LeBron James, both versatile guys. He'll be able to create shots for LeBron, but more importantly, LeBron James creates easy buckets for everyone around him.
Blocked by Davis at the other end. A bucket at the offensive end.
And of course, Anthony Davis protecting the rim for the U.S. team and getting out and reward the big fella by dishing it off and finishing with the hook shot. The USA team,
which has picked up, according to the coaches, in practices with the U.S. team, and a nice move there by Harden. He's a tremendous player. There's no question. Oklahoma City, from Cleveland, several other, LA Clippers. Oh, the lob could not be put down this time. There's Steph Curry of the Golden State Warriors, met by Edgar Sosa. Harden for three. Yes.
He enjoys the game. That's the one thing you love about watching James Harden.
Away from James Harden. But there are certain aspects of his game that are tremendous. This is Klay Thompson, who just checked in along with Rudy Gay of the Sacramento Times. Cousins able to challenge that shot. Off the rebound, finds Lillard. Lillard trying to set it up for Gay. They were not able to make the connection. Ronald Raymond, another product of the Bronx, checking in. Nice move on Feldine as he got the step.
For the Dominican team, James Feldine is one of those players relentless on the offensive end, always in attack mode. He's kind of a James Harden for their team, loves contact, and you can see Rudy Gay playing that power forward position.
Their speed, and Rudy Gay looked good on that play, and it's pretty nice when you can replace a guy like Kevin Durant with another potential all-star in Rudy Gay.
A lot of dribbling here by the Dominican Republic. 3 on the shot clock. Good defense here by the United States, and they come away with the ball. Lillard lost it. Ramon with the steal. Here's Garcia. Lays it home. Francisco Garcia on the drive.
And you hear the crowd, Marv. They're trying to get into it.
This is Jack Martinez, the hero, with that last-second shot against Kentucky on Sunday. Garcia puts the brakes on. Off the crossover over Thompson. Francisco Garcia, who was originally a first-round pick of the Sacramento Kings after playing his college ball at Louisville for Rick Pitino, spent 7.5 years with the Kings. Klay Thompson for 3.
And as you can see, the Dominican team misses this one. They get out and run. USA and Klay Thompson. Every time he shoots it, Marvin Grant, I feel like it's going in.
One of the outstanding three-point shoot in the United States. They've looked very sharp. Garcia off a double team. Gets it out to Martinez. Martinez spinning on a double. Garcia for 3. Yes.
Steve Smith said before the game, Garcia is the emotional leader here for the Dominican Republic, and he's coming out, he's getting his shots up like Steve said in pregame.
What you like about it?
The strip of Lillard. Here's Feldine. Ooh. Fast break bucket on the stuff by James Feldine.
John Calipari has a tremendous talent in Karl Towns.
He is 10 deep at least at Kentucky. Cal at the beautiful move by Victor Lees, who we talked about just a moment ago. Cal was at the yesterday. I thought strictly for schmoozing reasons. All right, here is Curry for 3. Steph Curry last season led the NBA with 261 three-pointers. Puerto Rico here at Madison Square Garden. Next Tuesday, ESPN2 will present at 2 o'clock. And as Curry hits from 3 once again, it'll be U.S. Just coming on, picked up the foul.
And look at the rotation as a shooter. Oh, I am just so jealous getting a chance to watch Steph.
You know, when you think back, to have 2 guys who can shoot, particularly the 3 the way they do. Martin able to beat the Dominican Republic down the court.
In his own right, Kerr.
Oh, Kerr.
Your old buddy.
I remember him.
Yeah, I imagine he'll have some shooting games with those guys.
He's been challenged. National team playing their second exhibition game. They come off the victory over Brazil in Chicago Saturday night. Irving going one-on-one to the crossover and knocks it down. Kyrie Irving with a beautiful move. He kind of waved at, and then the injury put him out the rest of the way. Here's Curry. That was off the mark, and the follow missed by Davis.
From your perspective, how important are those exchanges between elite athletes and your servicemen and women?
2 bronze.
Coach K obviously is a big believer in international play. Representing your country as Lillard finishes with the layup. He dished it out a little bit yesterday at practice.
Oh, yes.
All in good nature.
But back to him and Jerry, Marvin Grant, you know.
Ended up with ownership of the Phoenix Suns, ownership of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Amazing career for Jerry Colangelo.
Talk about somebody who has done it all in the world of basketball. As you mentioned, coaching,
Player, also.
Player, general manager, owner.
Shot clock at 5. Klay Thompson comes up short. And Lillard took it away.
The Dominican Republic showing a little zone here, and Klay Thompson is able to pull up for mid-range. And
here comes Thompson. Gay for 3. Big hop handle by Lillard. Thompson open for 3. Yes.
Ooh, that is pretty.
With a tremendous team. Marc Gasol, Pau Gasol, Serge Ibaka, and Ricky Rubio in the backcourt with Jose Calderon. They come with Rudy Fernandez off the bench. Davis hits the jumper, but James Feldine coming up short. Just underway, second half. Nice play on the hop for Curry.
Great play in transition, and certainly the U.S. being up big.
I think the key is always sharing the basketball, moving the basketball, not for a good shot, but for a great shot for the United States.
Sosa bloops cross court. Baez hands it off. Feldine over Curry for three. James Feldine, who played high school basketball at Cardinal Hayes, played professionally in Spain and Italy. Here is that shot by James Feldine.
You know, James has a knack to be able to.
Here comes Irving. He's played well. Kyrie all the way, and it's rejected. Recovered by Fareed, and he's able to score. Yeah, Anthony Davis was unsure a couple of times the other night there's Davis with a block the other night against Brazil. Here's Irving with the lob, and Harden cashes in.
Once again, the USA, their formula, great defense.
Edge to the big guys. Coronado comes up short. 2-on-1, Harden with Irving. Irving, oh, what a move.
I mean, when you knock it off the rim, what is that? What stat is that? Is that a rebound or is that a block shot?
We'll have to get the stat people over to talk about that. This is Lees getting it down low. The rejection. Martinez was stopped. Beautiful play by Fareed, leading to the 24-second violation. The other night, 11 points, 9 rebounds. Just under 5 left, third quarter. Kyrie Irving.
It's a great luxury when your starting point guard, Derrick Rose, can't play. And you can fill him in with Kyrie Irving as he puts on a dribbling exhibition and knocks down the three-pointer.
At the Canary Islands, that'll be ESPN2, 2 o'clock Eastern Time. U.S. getting down court in a hurry. A bucket by Drummond. It's a 14-0 run here by the United States. Oh, rejected by Andre Drummond.
Impressive plays, running the court, catching it, but then also on this end, being able to block the shot with his offhand.
Just had a sense of urgency. Yesterday we talked with Coach K, and he talked about the playoffs are now for the USA basketball team, and certainly they've come out and done that here.
And once again, it's Drummond who's had a solid. Andre Drummond also blocked 2 shots a game. His field goal percentage was 62, primarily from close in. That was the second to DeAndre Jordan. That time Drummond could not get to it, reaching, but Georgie, a very clever, he thought, tackle. Lees with a nice move.
You know, Marv, I am waiting. I'm holding on my phone because I know he's watching and listening. He'll be texting in a minute.
Yes, he will.
A little late for him. It's a 6-hour difference. Oh, the tip. And again, it's Drummond. Garcia rubbing off the screen. Garcia. Nice cross-court pass, and Feldine knocked it down for 3. Nice move by Thompson. Thompson with the rebound, slapped away, and then it's put home by Drummond.
Nice putback for Andre Drummond.
Wonder if Drummond, who had to be considered on the bubble, is kind of working himself back. Here's Drummond again.
Ooh, that's what you like to see. Your big man getting out, leading the break, and of course, as a guard, you have to reward him. I agree. I mean, Drummond's certainly coming out here and showing that he wants to be on this team. He belongs on the team. And
Garcia knocks it down. Just did beat that third quarter buzzer.
Well, it's good. You know, Brazil's really good. You know, that win was a heck of a win by 20. They're one of the better teams in the world. An opportunity to look at some guys that we haven't had a chance to see much. You know, we're still looking and evaluating the last few positions for the team.
Can watch NBA TV throughout the FIBA World Cup for live games and highlights covered tipping off Saturday, August 30th. France versus Brazil at
More than 220 right now, and he's cut up and got a chance to sign a new contract. And that Utah team has some perimeter guys and some Dante Exum and Trey Burt. And now you have Gordon Hayward, Utah.
Here comes Lees, DeRozan back, Baez. Good hustle by the U.S. to get back. Sosa able to knock it down.
Nice three-pointer by Sosa, and we're so happy he's back playing. He struggled with some injuries the last 2 or 3 years, but he looks healthy, and getting a chance to play here in the Garden against the U.S. team is quite a thrill for him, considering the injuries that he's gone through.
Get his rehab going, and he's back out here playing again and looking well.
What I really enjoyed is Vargas has rejected. That'll count. It's a goaltend this time on Drummond. Edgar Sosa said that as a kid growing up, his favorite player was Francisco.
For your vets, and certainly Sosa as a young man knows that, but
he's not much younger than Garcia.
And Marv, Grant Hill was my favorite player growing up too.
Actually, Steve Smith was one of my favorite players, in all seriousness, growing up. High school.
Oh, beautifully done. And Hayward had to adjust and just tapped it in. There was no Garcia played by DeRozan. There's Garcia able to elude Lillard. Went to the left hand.
Nice move by Francisco Garcia. A nice layup to the left.
14 points for Francisco Garcia. And Rudy Gay able to hit with a driving hook.
Conventional wisdom is that they can't all stay on this roster. What are you looking for out of your big guys?
Well, depth, insurance, and it would be nice for a coach to be able to look down and see a couple, 2 or 3 bigs.
It's just been an all-around nice showing for USA.
Off the steal, DeRozan puts it down.
Well, you're going to shoot 60% when you get out in transition, and the Brazil game this past week, but with the shooters they have and the unselfishness, they're going to eventually hit those shots.
Sosa on a runner. The 40 field goals. As we mentioned earlier, this also a Dominican Republic team playing without Al Horford of the Atlanta Hawks. With another high percentage shot by Andre Drummond. Ready for training camp with Atlanta, but was not clear to play for this tournament. Lillard hits the 3. Dominican Republic 5 for 25 from downtown. Gay changed his mind and to the rim. Oh, the explosion by Rudy Gay. 16,000 on hand. They did sell out at the United Center on Saturday night. Nice move. And we heard them early when things were a bit closer. Now we're hearing the chant of USA, which has popped up from time to time. Shot clock at 5. Lillard from way downtown, rebounded by Drummond off a triple team. Just 1 second remaining. So the United States, that would not have counted. The United States with a 105-62 victory. They end up shooting 59%, 24 assists on the 44 field goals. They out-rebounded the Dominican Republic 44-25. Fast break points 31-4. It was a drubbing, and you can tell just looking at the face of Mike Krzyzewski, he was pleased. I don't know if he would say so. He's going to find something, Grant, as you know, as all coaches do.
As all great coaches do. You want to keep your team motivated, keep them hungry. Obviously, you don't want to get complacent. What they did tonight was what they were supposed to do. Come out, take care of business, put this team away early. The USA has to feel good. I know Coach K is going to smile tonight. He has to be happy.
Alongside Matt Weiner. Matt.
That's right, Marv. Kyrie Irving got the start tonight, got a lot started for his teammates as well. 5 assists to go with 12 points on a perfect shooting night. As a team, what were your priorities when the night began?
Just wanted to come out here and compete, especially for the fans watching. We want to come out here, play against a good Dominican Republic team, and get the win. We wanted to set a standard for ourselves for going forward when we go over to compete in Spain.
Once you knew you had the start, what were you hoping to accomplish here?
I mean, honestly, it didn't matter if I started or not. The most important thing was just coming out here and competing for my teammates and, doing whatever possible to get this win.
There's been so much discussion about who's not on this roster right now over the last few weeks. What has been the attitude, the approach to all this young talent fighting for jobs, trying to make this team?
I mean, we all want to represent our country. It'll be a great opportunity, a great deal for all of us, but obviously everybody can't make it. But, I mean, that's just part of the game. It's not that they're not talented enough. It's just that, we just need pieces that Mr. Colangelo and Coach Krzyzewski feel like they can go over and compete in Spain. And, we're all competing, but at the end of the day, we're all fighting for each other.
Congratulations. Good luck Friday and on to Spain.
Thanks, Kev.
Kyrie